What if $20 could change your life? Sounds impossible, right? But think about it. We blow 20 bucks without thinking. A couple coffees, a fast food meal, streaming subscriptions we don't even watch. Yet that same 20 could be the seed that grows into real wealth. Today on The Passive Path, we're going to break down how a tiny habit can flip your money story and how it flipped mine. Let's start with this question. Why does saving feel so hard? We all want to save money. We all say we'll start next month, but somehow we never do. Why? Here's what gets in the way. We tell ourselves small amounts don't matter. We think saving only makes sense if we can stash big sums. We believe we'll save once we make more. We feel guilty spending, so we avoid thinking about money. We assume saving means giving up fun. We blame debt and bills. We feel overwhelmed by financial advice that sounds like rocket science. Ever told you? And here's the truth. Saving feels hard because our brains don't like change. We're wired for comfort. We stick to habits, even if those habits keep us broke. We feel secure when we see money in our checking account. So we spend, and we forget that a single unexpected expense can wipe us out. Let's get real for a second. Imagine this. Your car breaks down. You need $800 for repairs. No savings. What happens? Stress, anxiety, credit card debt, interest charges, and suddenly that $800 becomes $1,000 once fees and interest pile up. But what if you had even a small emergency fund? Even $500 tucked away? You'd handle it calmly. No panic, no debt spiral. That's why saving matters, even small amounts, because small amounts grow, and they give you freedom, control, and peace of mind. Here's another truth. Saving doesn't mean living like a hermit. It doesn't mean eating instant noodles every day. It means building habits, habits that let you say yes to opportunities. Think about how many times you've spent $20 without blinking. Takeout, drinks at a bar, impulse buys at Target, streaming services you forgot you subscribed to. Now imagine shifting that $20 into your future instead. Week after week, paycheck after paycheck. Suddenly you're not living paycheck to paycheck anymore. You're ahead. You're prepared. That's the mindset we're aiming for on The Passive Path. Building habits. Small steps, big impact. Here's something else to remember. Saving is personal. No two people have the same life. No two people have the same income or expenses. But everyone can start somewhere. Everyone can carve out a little margin, even if it's $5, $10, or $20. So let me ask you, are you ready to trick yourself into saving without feeling it? Because next we're diving into let's talk about the $20 rule. It's simple, it's low stress, and it changed my life. Here's how it works. Every time you get paid, set aside $20. That's it. No fancy apps required. No big spreadsheets. No guilt. Just $20 moved into a separate savings account. Preferably an online savings account. One you don't touch for bills or spending. Start fresh. Start small. Start with zero. Name your account something fun. Freedom Fund, Rainy Day Money, Future You, or even the Passive Path account. It makes it feel real, like a project you're building. The idea isn't to get rich overnight. It's about creating the habit of saving, because habits shape your life, not random bursts of effort. Now you might say, $20 isn't much. True, but here's the point. It's not about the amount. It's about building momentum. $20 might feel tiny, but over time it stacks up. Imagine this. If you get paid twice a month, that's $40 a month. In 1 year, that's $480. Without feeling it, without changing your lifestyle. And that's just the start. Because here's the secret. Once you see money growing in that separate account, something clicks. You want to keep going? You start looking for extra ways to save. Maybe you skip one restaurant meal and add another $20, or sell an old gadget and stash that cash too. The habit grows, the savings grow, your confidence grows. Another important piece, don't automate it right away. Move the money manually. Feel the action. See the balance go up. Because every time you do it, you're telling your brain, saving matters. You're rewiring your habits, and it sticks. Some people automate everything, and that's great once the habit's locked in. But in the beginning, do it yourself. Experience it. Here's how to know when to save your If your paycheck is over a certain amount, save 20. Let's say you earn $600 from a week of work. Save 20. If you earn less than your threshold, skip it. No guilt, no stress. The goal is consistency, not perfection. Here's the best part. This is your money. It's liquid. If you hit a rough patch, you can pull it out. No fees, no penalties, no shame. But try to keep it growing whenever you can. Think of it like planting seeds. You're not touching the seeds. You're letting them grow into something bigger. This is how you start creating a habit of saving, and how you prove to yourself you can do it. Once you build that habit, you'll see money differently. You'll know you can save more, and you'll believe you can reach bigger goals. And that's powerful, because now you're in control, and you're on the passive path. Ever wonder why this tiny habit feels like a game changer? Let's dig in. Small habits work because they're easy to keep. They don't scare your brain. They slip into your routine without a fight. Big changes feel impossible. Small changes feel safe. That's why the $20 rule sticks. It's low pressure. It doesn't force you to sacrifice everything you love. It fits into your life, not the other way around. Here's another reason small habits work. They show results fast. You see your savings grow. Even if it's a small number, it's proof. Proof builds belief. Belief fuels action. Action builds momentum. Momentum changes your life. Think of it like a snowball. One tiny push gets it rolling. As it rolls, it picks up more snow. It grows bigger and faster. That's how habits work. Start tiny. Keep going. Watch it grow. Let's talk about another powerful reason. Small habits win. Loss aversion. People hate losing money more than they love gaining it. It's how our brains are wired. But when you put 20, you don't see it in your checking account. You don't count it as spending money, so you're less likely to spend it. It feels safe, like it's off limits. That separation matters. It makes saving feel like progress, instead of sacrifice. Here's something else. Small habits give you quick wins. Quick wins keep you motivated. Every time you save $20, you feel accomplished. You're building trust with yourself. You're proving you can stick to something, and that confidence spills into other parts of your life. Another reason small habits stick, they're specific. Vague goals don't work. Saying I'll save more means nothing. Saying I'll save $20 every payday is clear. It's measurable. You know if you did it or not. Specific goals turn intentions into actions, and actions change your reality. Finally, small habits remove guilt. No pressure to save hundreds right away. No shame if you can't save a huge amount. And that's the secret. Consistency beats perfection every time. Even small wins compound into big results. That's the power behind the $20 rule. Now let's make it real. Let's look at how real people meet Sarah. She's a teacher in Michigan. She makes about $45,000 a year. She loves coffee runs and small treats after work, but she always feels like she's broke. She started using the $20 rule. Every payday, she moves $20 into a separate savings account, no matter what. After a year, she had over $500 saved. That $500 paid for new tires when her car broke down. No credit cards, no stress. She felt powerful. She kept going. Now she saves $30 each payday, and she's building an emergency fund. Meet Carlos. He drives for a rideshare app in Texas. Some weeks are great. Some weeks are slow. He set a rule. Any week he makes more than $500, he saves $20. Some weeks he can't, but he doesn't quit. Last year, he saved over $700. He used it to pay cash for a dental bill. No payment plans, no debt, just peace of mind. Now he's pushing. Meet Jenna. She's a freelance designer in Toronto. Her income changes every month. She decided every time she gets paid from a client, she saves $20, even on small projects. Last year, she saved over $1,000. She used it to fly home for Christmas, without putting it on a credit card. She felt proud. Now she's aiming to save $40 from each project. These stories have one thing in common: consistency, not perfection. Each person started small. They built momentum, and they discovered they could handle emergencies without panic. Let's look at the math. Save $20 per paycheck. 2 paychecks a month. That's $40 monthly. In 1 year, that's $480. In 2 years, that's $960. That's almost $1,000. Without feeling it, what could you do with an extra $1,000? Cover car repairs, pay medical bills, replace a broken phone, take a short trip. The $20 rule isn't magic, but it works because it's doable. It fits into real life. It doesn't force you to give up living. It teaches you that small amounts matter, and small amounts grow. But what if you're ready to level up your savings? Let's talk about leveling up. Maybe you've mastered saving $20. Maybe it feels easy now. That's a good sign. It means you're ready for more. Here's how to step it up. First, check your budget. Look at your income and expenses. Find out how much extra money you truly have. Be honest. Next, choose a new savings amount. It could be $30, or $40, or $50. Pick something that feels just a bit challenging, but not painful. Test it for 1 month. See how it feels. If it's too tight, drop back down. No shame, no guilt. This is your journey. Another way to level up: save extra money from unexpected sources. Bonuses, tax refunds, side hustle money, gift money. Instead of spending it all, save at least part of it. Even $50 from a tax refund can grow your savings faster. Here's another tip. Look at your spending for leaks. Subscriptions you forgot. Impulse buy. Cutting just 1 or 2 of those can free up another $20 for savings. Let's run an example. Say you raise your savings from $20 to $40 per paycheck. That's $80 a month. In a year, that's $960. In 2 years, that's almost $2,000. Now imagine adding occasional chunks from bonuses or side gigs. You could hit $2,000 even faster. That money can change your life. It can handle emergencies. It can help you invest. It can give you choices. Another sign you're ready to level up: you have at least a small emergency fund already. If you've got 500 or 1,000 saved, that's a solid start. It means you've proven you can save. Now you can push for bigger goals. Just remember, don't let lifestyle creep steal your progress. When you earn more, keep your spending the same. Increase your savings instead. That's how wealth grows. Slowly, quietly, without big sacrifices. It's about intention. Now you might be wondering, once you're saving more, what should you do with the money? Let's talk about building your emergency fund. This is your safety net. It keeps small problems from becoming big disasters. An emergency fund is cash you can grab fast, no credit cards, no loans, no stress. Think about life in North America. Unexpected bills pop up all the time. A car breaks down, a surprise medical bill arrives, your job cuts hours, or your landlord raises the rent. These things happen. An emergency fund keeps you calm when they do. So how much should you save? Start with a small goal, $500, then aim for $1,000. Eventually work toward 3 to 6 months of living expenses. But don't get overwhelmed by big numbers. Start small, keep it simple. Here's how to build it. Stick to your $20 rule. Let it grow. Add extra money whenever you can. Bonuses, tax refunds, side gigs, gifts, sell things you don't use. Put that cash straight into your emergency fund. Keep it separate from your regular checking account. Let's look at an example. Sarah saved $500. That covered new tires. No credit card debt. Carlos saved $700. That covered dental work. No stress. Jenna saved $1,000. That paid for a plane ticket home. No guilt. These are real wins. Small amounts save them from big problems. Here's the magic of an emergency fund. It gives you power. Power to say no to debt. Power to handle life's curveballs. Power to keep moving forward without fear. Another benefit, peace of mind. You sleep better knowing you're covered. No anxiety every time your phone buzzes with a new bill. Once your emergency fund is solid, you unlock new options. You can start thinking about investing, or paying off debt faster, or planning bigger goals. But first, build your safety net, because life happens, and when it does, you'll be ready. Now let's talk about growing your money beyond saving. Let's talk about investing. Saving protects you. Investing grows you. Once you've built an emergency fund, it's time to make your money work. You don't need thousands to start investing. You can start small, even $20. Just like with the $20 rule, let's keep it simple. Here are safe, beginner-friendly options. High-yield savings accounts. These pay higher interest than regular savings. Good for short-term goals. No risk. Certificates of deposit, called CDs. Lock your money for a set time. Earn higher interest. Safe and predictable. Exchange-traded funds, called ETFs. These are baskets of stocks or bonds. They spread out risk, lower fees than many mutual funds. Good for long-term growth. Retirement accounts like a Roth IRA or a 401k. These help you save for retirement. Some employers even match your contributions. Free money. Don't leave it on the table. Now why invest at all? Because inflation eats your savings. $1 today buys less tomorrow. It helps your money grow faster than prices rise. Here's an example. Say you save $1,000 in cash. 5 years later, prices have gone up. Your $1,000 buys less. But if you'd invested that $1,000 and earned 5% a year, you'd have over $1,276. That extra money keeps you ahead. Investing also gives you freedom. Freedom to retire earlier, freedom to work less, freedom to choose the life you want. But remember, investing is not gambling. Don't put money into stocks or crypto hoping to double it overnight. That's not a plan. That's a bet. Start small, start safe, and stay consistent. Even $20 a month grows over time. That's the power of compound growth. Your money earns money, then that money earns more money, and it snowballs. Just like your savings habit. One more thing, investing is for the long term. Ignore the noise. Ignore daily market swings. Keep going. Think of investing as planting trees, not picking lottery numbers. Once you're ready, research your options or talk to a trusted professional. But don't wait forever. Start small. Start now. Even with $20. That's how you move from saving to growing wealth. But managing your money isn't just about saving and investing. Let's talk about budgeting without misery. Budgeting doesn't mean punishment. It means giving every dollar a job, so you stay in control, not your bills, not your impulses, you. Here's one simple method, the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income goes to needs, rent, utilities, groceries, transportation. 30% goes to wants, dining out, entertainment, hobbies. 20% goes to savings or debt payments, like your $20 rule savings or paying off credit cards. This rule keeps balance. You save, but you still live your life. Another approach is zero-based budgeting. You give every dollar a job until your income minus expenses equals zero. No money left floating. Every dollar knows where it's going. This works great if you like detail. Let's say you earn $3,000 a month. Rent is $1,000. Groceries are $400. Utilities are $200. Transportation is $300. Fund money is $300. Every dollar accounted for. Nothing wasted. Another tool, the debt snowball. List your debts from smallest to largest. Pay minimums on all, put any extra money toward the smallest debt first. Once that's gone, attack the next one. Wins keep you motivated. Or the debt avalanche. List debts by interest rate. Tackle the highest rate first. Save more money in the long run. Mathematically smarter. But some people prefer the snowball for the mental wins. Pick the method that keeps you moving. No one size fits all. Here's how to track your budget without feeling trapped. Use a simple notebook. Use a budgeting app. Or use a spreadsheet. Whatever you'll stick with, track your spending weekly, not yearly. Small check-ins help you adjust. If you overspend one week, fix it the next. No guilt, no shame. Budgeting is flexible. Life changes. Your plan should too. Here's the truth. Budgeting isn't about saying no. It's about choosing your yes. Yes to savings. Yes, money is a tool. Budgeting helps you use it well, so you don't wonder where it went. Instead, you tell it where to go. Now let's talk about confidence. Money is more than numbers. It's about how you feel. When you build money habits, you build confidence. Confidence changes how you handle life. When you have savings, small emergencies don't scare you. You don't panic over bills. You don't feel stuck. You feel prepared. That changes everything. Confidence helps you speak up at work. Ask for raises. Negotiate better. Confidence helps you set boundaries. Say no to things you can't afford without guilt. Confidence helps you dream bigger. Plan for trips. Start a business. Invest for the future. But confidence comes from action. Not just reading books. Not just watching videos. Doing. Every time you save $20, you prove something to yourself. You can follow through. You can trust yourself. That builds self-respect. Here's another benefit. Money confidence reduces stress. You sleep better. You worry less. You enjoy life more. Even if you're not rich. Another truth. You don't have to be perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone overspends sometimes. Confidence comes from getting back on track, not giving up. Forgive yourself. Keep going. Every dollar saved is progress. Every debt paid down is a win. Every budget check-in is a step forward. On the passive path, we believe small steps create big changes, and confidence grows with every small step. Remember this, you're not behind, you're learning, you're building new habits, you're proving you can change your financial story, no matter where you start. Let's talk about staying motivated. Saving money is exciting at first, but motivation fades. Life gets busy, bills pile up, unexpected stuff happens. Here's how to keep going. First, Track your progress visually. Use a chart. Color in boxes as you save. Watch the progress grow. It keeps you focused. Second, set small milestones. Don't wait to celebrate until you save thousands. Celebrate every 100, every 50, even every 20. Third, reward yourself. Not by blowing all your savings, but with small treats. A movie night, a favorite meal, something affordable. Acknowledge your effort. Fourth, remind yourself why you're saving. Write it down. Stick it on your fridge. Read it when you feel tired. Your reason keeps you moving. Fifth, connect with others. Join groups online. Talk to friends who also want to save. Encourage each other. You'll feel less alone. Sixth, expect setbacks. They happen. Car repairs, medical bills, unexpected expenses. Keep saving, even if it's just $5. Seventh, make it a game. Challenge yourself to save extra. Cut one small expense each week. See how much you can stash. Small games keep it fun. Eighth, remember progress is not linear. Some months you'll save a lot, some months less. That's normal. Don't quit. Keep going. Ninth, focus on your own journey. Ignore what others are doing. Your income, your expenses, your life. They're unique. Comparing yourself steals joy. 10th, stay flexible. Life changes. Your budget should too. Adjust your plan when needed. Stay committed to saving. That's what matters. Motivation isn't magic. It comes from action. Doing small things every day. The passive path is about progress, not perfection. Now let's talk about how the $20 rule changed my life. Here's how the $20 rule changed my life. Years ago, I was waiting tables in Chicago. I barely made rent, no savings, student loan debt. I felt stuck. One day, my dad told me, every time you have a good shift, save $20. I thought it sounded pointless. What's 20 bucks gonna do? But I tried it. Every shift over $100, I saved 20. I did it again and again. At first, nothing changed. I still worked hard, still struggled. But slowly, the money grew. I hit $200, then $500, then over $2,000. I used that money to buy a laptop. Cash, no debt. That laptop let me start editing videos. It opened new doors. It changed my career. It changed my income. All from a habit that started with $20. That's why I believe in small habits, because they build bigger futures. My story isn't special. Anyone can start, even if you feel broke, even if you're drowning in bills. The passive path isn't about getting rich overnight, it's about steady progress. Small wins, big changes over time. Now I see $20 differently. It's not just lunch money, it's possibility, it's freedom, it's a piece of my future, and it can be yours too. Remember Sarah? She saved $500, handled car repairs without debt. Remember Carlos? He saved $700, paid dental bills in cash. Remember Jenna? She saved $1,000, flew home for Christmas without guilt. These are real people, real wins, because they chose small habits. They didn't wait for perfect circumstances. They started and kept going. You can too. Start with $20, then grow it. Let it change your story. Let it build your confidence. Let it open new doors. The passive path is here to help you walk that journey. Now let's wrap this up. Here's what we covered. Saving feels hard, but small habits make it possible. The $20 rule works. Easy to repeat. It builds confidence. It creates momentum. It turns saving into a habit, and habits build wealth. We talked about building an emergency fund, so life's surprises don't knock you down. We covered investing, how small amounts can grow into real wealth. We broke down budgeting without feeling trapped. We talked about confidence and staying motivated, and you heard my story, how $20 changed my life. It can change yours too. Here's your challenge. Try the $20 rule once this week. Move $20 into a separate account. See how it feels. No matter your income, no matter your past, start now. The passive path is about progress, not perfection. One small step at a time. Thanks for joining me. If you found this helpful, like this video. Subscribe to The Passive Path.